introducing an individual, it's important to know what he is and what he isn't, what he does and what he does not. With Mitch, I thought I would start with what he doesn't do. After an intense investigation, I discovered the following. Unlike some of those in office, Mitch does not have a mistress. Mitch does not sleep with his housekeeper, with a possible exception of his wife, Jane. Mitch does not tweet body parts. Mitch does not inappropriately abscond with city funds. Mitch does not fondle his subordinates. And Mitch does not smoke marijuana without inhaling. By the way of background, Mitch was raised in the San Fernando Valley by a single mother who struggled to provide for her 3 children. His father was a disabled veteran, and he had left when Mitch was a young boy. He had an uncle that took care of him. Unfortunately, he was shot and murdered in Canoga Park during a robbery. Mitch's sister, a school teacher, suffered permanent brain damage when she was rushed to an emergency room whose doors were locked and wasn't able to receive medical aid in time. He looked after his sister as she struggled with her condition for 10 years. She later passed away at the age of 40. Mitch's background might have evoked a great deal of pathos and sympathy, except for the fact that, instead, it met with the strength and courage of a young man who overcame the adversity he faced. Prior to entering public service, Mitch was a small business owner, and for most of his life, Mitch has been active in civic, philanthropic. Did I misspell that? What the hell did I do? Oh well, I've been a little under the weather lately, and I've had that accomplished. Why am I screwed up on that word? You know what it means, right? Okay. And public safety activities. He's also a sworn LAPD police officer. In fact, you might see him running around in uniform from time to time. Since 2003, Mitch has served as Chief of Staff to the Los Angeles City Councilman Greg Smith, someone who I consider an outstanding councilman. I can't think of anyone who would better follow Greg Smith in the Los Angeles Council than Mitch Engleter. He's a man of strength, courage, and conviction. He's indeed a good man.
Daddy, please repeat after us. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California and the Charter of the City of Los Angeles, and that I will work for the betterment of the people and communities of Council District 12. I pledge to faithfully discharge the duties of a Los Angeles City Council member according to the best of my ability. In addition, I promise to double my financial commitment to my daughter's weekly allowances.
We'll be talking about that one. I'm greatly aware that I have some big shoes to fill. Greg Smith is a man who has made our community a better place. I know full well that the challenges we face today are very different than the challenges of 8 years ago. The world is a different place. We are still fighting to emerge from the worst recession since the Great Depression. As we begin a new day in CD12, we must be mindful of our current challenges, of our local families struggling to earn a paycheck, struggling to make a mortgage or rent payment, struggling to pay for health insurance or go to a doctor, struggling to put food on the table. We must be mindful of our small local companies trying to make payroll, struggling to keep their lights open and their doors open, struggling to provide jobs for our friends and our neighbors. For many of us, these are the worst economic conditions of our lifetime. Faith in our economy, faith in our political system and local government, faith in corporate America have all eroded. But I know we can restore faith. I know we can restore trust, and I know we can improve our system of governance and restore faith in our leaders. I know we can work together to rebuild our local economy and focus on providing services, core city services to our communities. I make this commitment to you today. I can and will make this community a better place.